Hello. Etsy have released their festive trend report for the year, so I'm back on my nonsense and I'm going to here to do what I do when they do this, and that is to just poke a little bit of fun, but also genuinely to have a look and see if there's any crumbs or hints of things that they would like us to do as sellers, which might hint as to the direction that they're trying to go in. But for the most part, it's just a bit of fun, and why the heck not? Now, to kick this trend report off, they have a little video and they were talking about how you can use this trend report, what it's for. In that video, there was a little thing that made me go, huh. And that is that they are talking about appealing to male shoppers. Again, they've been doing this a lot. It's something that's just it's basically making me nosy. I want to know why. Why are they trying to appeal to male shoppers so badly? Nothing wrong with male shoppers. Hi. If you're a male shopper, hi. But why? Why? I'm curious. Is it because that male shoppers already make up a great deal amount of income for them on the site? Is it because that they don't and they would like them to be a part of that? Because I know that, at least in the past, it's mainly been female based, both in selling and buying. And maybe they're trying to bring in some balance. Excuse me, the light is going to change because I'm sat next to a window and it is a sunny/cloudy day, so we're just going to roll with it. I have no real thoughts on that. It was just something that's cropped up again and made me go, huh, they're really leaning hard and fast into the male shoppers. I wonder why. Answers on a postcard, please. Right, let's crack on. So they split it into 3 categories, which is actually really useful. You've got the decor trends, the style trends, and then you've got my personal favourite, the gifting trends. But we're going to start with decor, okay? Okay, well the first one immediately makes me go, yup, and that's called Cozy Kitsch. And they have said, call it cottagecore, grand millennial again, or just charmingly chaotic. This festive decorating mood is all about nostalgic details. I like charmingly chaotic. We need to make that an aesthetic. There's always a core in here. They've already mentioned cottagecore and it's their first sentence, but charmingly chaotic core. I feel like that needs to become a thing. And then they're going on with rural chic, gingham patterns. You know, why do people just instantly think of gingham when they think of countryside? I live in the blooming countryside and there is no gingham in this house. Maybe it's an American thing? I don't know. It's definitely not a Welsh thing. Moving on. The next one they've got is Mantle Moment. This is again in the decor trends, and essentially it's mantles and the art of decorating them for the seasons and the festive period. Not everybody has a fireplace or a mantle, so maybe a shelf. Maybe we can all have like a seasonal shelf. Ooh, Etsy, if you're listening, we need to make that a thing. Seasonal shelves for those of us that don't have mantles. Evergreen Christmas is the next. Budget-minded and environmentally conscious. Oh, this is going to be difficult if I can't speak. Environmentally conscious shoppers should love this shift towards seasonless Christmas decor. What is with the people who put these trend reports together and alliteration? This is going to be difficult. Right, okay, the sleeves have been rolled up. Oh, come on, Kim, you can do it. What are we talking about? Evergreen Christmas, right. Environmentally conscious. Oh, I think it's like alternative to Christmas trees. Explore unexpected materials like dried mushrooms or velvet leaves when updating classic wreaths. Velvet leaves. Oh, that sounds decadent, doesn't it? 277% year-on-year increase in searches on Etsy containing wooden Christmas tree decor. Okay, so we're talking about ornaments made of solid hardwood over plastic. I know at least one of you who makes hardwood Christmas ornaments at this time of year. So yeah, just saying, you're on trend. And then we go to vintage vibes, which kind of self-explanatory. Oh, and then we go to plastic pastels, which always makes me laugh because of my accent. It's pastel, which isn't nearly as nice as pastel. Plastic pastels are still a trend, and yeah, you know, quite pretty. It is quite funny because it does say plastic pastels, literally sentences after talking about evergreen Christmas, but okay. So basically, evergreen, plastic-free wood is trending, but so is plastic, so everything. Christmas shades of red and green. So far, so generic. Not a dig at Etsy, it's just Christmas is Christmas. It's pretty much the same every year. I mean, let's be honest, you don't usually have incredible trends popping up at Christmas time. It tends to be the same old, same old. All right, style trends. Let's do this. I feel the need to roll up my sleeves again because I'm gearing up for fight mode. If you are new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, I tend to get cross during the style trends bit because a lot of the things in them are so freaking ridiculous and cold. All right, first one, fairy tale fashion. The most festive looks of the season take inspiration from rustic cottagecore fantasies. Cottagecore again, I like it, I like it. So we're looking at things like oversized bows, over-the-knee socks, patterned tights, rich textures, cozy knits, like it, soft velvets, vintage costume jewellery. Okay, so the style trend is getting off to a solid start. Next one, terrific tartan. It's Christmas. Tartan plaid. It goes with Christmas like red and green, doesn't it? High contrast pairings. Black and white sets are the ultimate evergreen fashion move. Looking as fresh in winter as in the peak of summer, this dynamic duo can be dressed up or down, and it's an easy way to tap into the refined minimalism looks trending today. You'll have to excuse that last bit. I got so bored reading that. Absolutely bloody pointless. I know you've got to fill your trend report with something, but that's not a trend, let alone a festive one. That can get in the field. Which is what we say in this house when we think something is very pointless. Okay, rich earth tones. Brown is a key colour this season, joined by a sea of beiges. Sea of beiges. Wow, it sounds like a horror film. I saw an elderly couple walking hand in hand in town recently. Very sweet, and they were dressed head to toe in beige, right down to their beige Crocs. Brown is a key colour this season. I'm all about the brown. I love brown. I'm not sold on the sea of beige. Sorry. No. For someone who doesn't like style, I have a lot of opinions about it. What? Sorry. Bear with. I have just scrolled down. The next one is red hot. Okay, red, you know, Christmas, fine. As the tomato girl trend heads into Christmas. Oh God, is this going to be the painted sourdough moment? Bear with, I need to Google this. Is this a TikTok thing? Everything you need to know about TikTok's tomato girl style trend. Well, of course it is. Well, I've just read about this trend and I still don't understand. It's kind of red clothing. It's also kind of not. It's also kind of blousy picnic wear, rambling through a farmer's market. I think it's just red in this case. Even Etsy say, we're seeing splashes of red everywhere. I'm not sure that that by itself is tomato girl aesthetic. They need to bring in confused girl aesthetic because I could rock the crap out of that. Moving on. Winter brights, here to keep things from feeling too sterile. Beige. Pops of playful colour are appearing in all sorts of pieces. Well, I do like my pops of colour. Okay, so winter brights, brilliant. Ooh, that's a pretty picture. Next one is liquid metal. This festive season, shoppers may trade sequins for metallics in bronzes, silvers, and golds. And then they've got this picture of a model wearing, it does look like liquid metal earrings, and it's beautiful. The whole picture is just so simple and so gorgeous. Yeah, I can't describe it and I can't do it justice. So if you haven't gone to see the festive trend report yourself, go and have a look at the liquid metal picture. That earring is lovely. They might even be sold out now. I don't know. I haven't gone to see the shop because we've got stuff to get on with. Gorgeous goths. Winter is the perfect time to try out dark romantic fashion styles, and this season's take on goth keeps things... Why am I finding it difficult to read? Keeps things slightly soft with moody florals and lace details. It's the alliteration. It keeps tripping me up. Etsy, stop it. You know what I should have done? I should have played a drinking game and tried to read out the whole trend report and then taken a glug every time there's alliteration. I'd be on the floor by the end. Good grief. Yeah, case in point, the next one. Maxi moment. Glug. Shoppers opting for coverage are in luck. You know I'm always complaining about cold fashions, you know, the what was it? The underwear. It was lingerie every day. That was it. What a stupid trend. Hemlines are getting longer. Hemlines? Floor grazing skirts. I don't wear skirts. They get in the way. And also, if they're long and you go up the stairs, you have to sort of grab handfuls of them and you feel like an old Victorian lady as you're running up. No, thank you. Floor grazing skirts feel fresh thanks to sturdy fabric such as denim. That sounds like hell on earth to wear. Denim is not skirt material. It's heavy. It doesn't drape well. No! Don't like that one. Pretty ponchos. Oh, I used to have a poncho in the early noughties. Noughties? 2000s, whatever. I had one. I wore it a lot. Ponchos, capelets, blanket shawls. Nah, not for me. 50s revival. Recent runway shows suggest we'll be seeing more full skirts, tapered waists and playful polka dots come winter into spring. Okay, so that ends the style part of it. Are you bored? Because I am. And I got to be honest, that was pretty painless. For a style report, that was pretty painless. Now we're getting into my favourite one, gifting trends. The sleeves are all already down. Okay, I can relax a bit now. So, practical presents. As shoppers look for value, yes they are, everyday items sure to get lots of use, offer extra appeal. Yes, they do. Every seller should be looking to try and include as much value as possible into their items. Making special versions of routine items like mugs, napkins, hats and cushion cases can help you find a sweet spot with shoppers. Please don't buy a cushion case or a napkin as a gift unless it's a moving in gift and you know specifically that the person you're buying it for likes to host a lot of things, because that's a bit of a naff gift, to be honest. Is it just me? By all means, practical presents, brilliant, but there's a line. If you're buying something that's a little bit too practical for someone as a gift, it's probably not going to hit the way you think it does. Host and hostess gifts. Okay, this one is lost on me. One, because I don't host very often. And also, even when I go places and I bring the host or the hostess something, it's usually something like flowers or a bottle of wine. It's never gifts per se. Again, if they've just moved house, that's different, but otherwise it's not really a thing over here, I don't think. Like I say, we just buy wine. Think festive wine bottle bags. Oh God, no, please no. If somebody bought me a wine bag as opposed to a bottle of wine, I'd probably kick them out of my house. Sculptural candles or linen tea towels. Tea towels are not a gift. Okay, I think I'm the wrong person to be doing these trend reports, because either I am so not on trend these days, or this is just way off. Who buys tea towels for someone as a gift? Who buys a wine bag as a gift instead of wine? Wine bag? Is that even a thing now? Yeah, I'm Googling it. No, they are an actual thing. That has got to be the biggest waste of money I've ever heard of. You don't need to put the wine in a bag. It's already in a bottle. And if you're doing it right, it doesn't stay in the bottle for very long. I'm so confused. Okay, let's skip that one because clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. Entertaining essentials. This seasonal staple is showing no signs of slowing down. Okay. As shoppers scoop up kitchen and serving items with an eye for incredible handmade and vintage styles. That makes more sense. A lot of people do like to have family over and host dinners and all of the things, so that makes sense. What the hell? Sorry, I've just seen the percentage figure that Etsy have put down below this. They said 5,536% year-on-year increase. That's a big number, guys. Okay, I just had to change to filming on my phone because I spoke too much and I've run out of memory space on my camera card. So where was I? I think my camera was as shocked as I was at this figure, so I'm going to repeat it. Apologies for the interruption. Right, okay, 5,536% year-on-year increase in searches on Etsy for handmade barware or glassware. I'm going to move on to the next, which is my favourite. Cozy crafts and activities. This is probably the section that I fall into. Hand embroidery. Okay, what does it say? 'Tis the season for time together. Yes, it is. Offer shoppers imaginative ways to bond with friends and family through creative projects. Baking tops the list of Christmas pastimes. I'm rubbish at it, but it does. I do. So stock sweet supplies like engraved rolling pins, custom biscuit cutters, sugar stencils, measuring cup sets, and bakeware. Let's see. Also consider crafting DIY kits made for groups to tackle together across a range of ages and skills. Okay. You had me with the kits. That's something that I do, but not for people as a group. Hand embroidery is kind of a one-person thing. Shoppers are looking to make their own gifts and Christmas decor, so invest in sets for making Christmas item-like ornaments. That's me! That is me. That is me. Sorry, I've just caught a glimpse of the next one. Hyper-personalised gifts. Hyper-personalised. So personalised, but hyper! I am very washed out. Excuse that. Of course the sun would try and come out now, but I did warn you, it's going to be a hot mess. What makes personalised gifts hyper? Let's find out. Build on a classic Etsy trend with new and creative modes of customisation. How can you offer new takes on existing personalisation styles? Consider custom colourways or colour combos, fonts and hand lettering based on a customer's handwriting. Pretty good idea, to be fair. Or ways to incorporate a buyer's family tree. Okay, so basically when they say hyper-personalised gifts, they're talking about personalisation, but thinking a little bit further than just sticking someone's name on something. And I've got to be honest, that last sentence, there's a lot of info in there. Custom colourways, hand lettering based on a customer's handwriting, ways to incorporate a family tree. Those are 3 really good ways. Yeah, I like that one. Hats off, Etsy, you've done a good job there. Not so hot on the alliteration, but I'll let you off. Seeing stars. Zodiac themed items are consistently popular on Etsy and can inspire endless, easy to personalise gift ideas. I mean, they're not wrong. Oh God, they're into the thousands again with their year-on-year increase. 18,255% year-on-year increase in searches on Etsy containing zodiac sign gift. Wow. For a trend report, I'm not feeling too angry. It doesn't take much, to be fair, but sometimes the trends just sort of put me in a bad mood, and it's usually the style trend that does it. It gets a bit ridiculous. And if anybody has made it to this point and they want to see the trend report for themselves, again, it's over in the Etsy seller handbook. Go and have a look. And I am now going to take this waffly footage and try and edit it down to something that's watchable. How did I do?